afternoon, YouTube. It's just about to go work. Yeah, I had a bit of a run-in with Lee Anderson on Twitter, the racist, bigoted vice chair of the Tory party. So he gets this email stating that he should kill himself. Well, whilst I don't agree with that sort of rhetoric or politics and that, he actually has invited that himself with all the things he's done. You know, hate breeds hate. You know, he's gone to Calais to bash immigrants and blame them for the recession and the cost of living crisis that really doesn't have anything to do with them because they're not even here. And that he's blamed immigrants and immigration and Muslims and all that for the cost of living crisis, when really they're the ones in control. So, you know, they're blaming the ones who have the least power rather than the ones that have the most power, which would be them. So when he questioned me, I kind of, you know, he said, oh, you don't, just say I don't agree with your politics and that email is wrong. Well, I would, Mr. Anderson, but the fact of the matter is, you trying to take the moral high ground is ridiculous, isn't it? So when you vote against 5-year-old kids as young as 5 having free school meals, and then go on to insult the working class by saying they could do meals from 30p and that people don't budget or cook properly, that's a bit of an insult, really, isn't it? You know? And then when you waste our tax money to go to Calais on that basis, and waste the money on a trip when really it's not helping your constituents any at all. So I don't know, you know. Anyway, I'm going off to do a real job, Mr. Anderson, as it were, and I'll leave you to ponder that. I know why you challenged me, obviously because some of my videos have gone viral and that sort of thing, and you have to shut me down and, you know, try and take the moral high ground. A racist like you that can't take the moral high ground, can they? If we're honest, Mr. Anderson has been photoed with far-right people who, well, let's put it this way, aren't very nice. And the very people that were responsible for Joe Cox, similar sort of people, really. Which is sad, an indictment on this country, really, considering my granddad's fought in World War II and that, and everything that Mr. Anderson is against. You know, we don't need MPs like him. He's not fit to be an MP. But, well, we'll go on and crack on with it. The other thing about this whole thing, and I'm going to change the subject a bit, is now this government have had shortages in salad. Now, whilst it might be a laugh and a joke, it really isn't funny. You know, the lies that were told and perpetrated, and I've had people on my Twitter, on my Facebook, you know, saying, oh, I've got plenty. Well, you haven't really, have you? You know, everything in the last election that Jeremy Corbyn said was true, you know, and now it's come to pass. So really, what I would say is that basically anything that's been said against this government and beforehand during that election was true. You know, we've all been conned by this lot, the establishment, into thinking that they weren't the establishment when actually they were. Boris Johnson is very much establishment. Nigel Farage, very much establishment. All of them are. You know, and now, because of it, the rest of us are going to suffer. Pay more tax, pay more through the nose for food and gas, electric, all of that. So, anyway, as I get nearer to work, that's me done. Take it easy.